good deal day. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I look windswept. I look like I've just been dragged through a hedge, but not far off, to be fair. Okay. I'm going to try not to focus on the comments during this. With the Cancer moon energy coming in as it is. Hello, hello. I may not be very present in the conversation today. I feel as though there's a message that really needs to come out with the Cancer moon. I've had a few downloads today. So I'm just going to see how it goes. And then I'll interact with everybody at the end of the reading. So please don't think me ignorant if I don't speak too much. There's a message that needs to come out and I need to get it out. I'm not sure what it is. I've tried to record this video to upload it so I didn't get distracted. Hello, my darling Shirley. But it failed. So I've got to go live and I have no choice about it. This is the way it's going to have to be. Hello, my honeybee. My beautiful chair. It's so comfy. There's definitely some messages that are in the cloud space as such that have been following me today. So that's why I'm here. Hello, Angelia. I've already started pulling the cards down. And the video cut off. I started again. Same again. I tried to go live. It cut off. So we're here. It is what it is. So I've got some letters stuck in my teeth. Okay, all I've pulled is the 3 oracle cards so far. The first one is for the Divine Feminine, her energy. And the Divine Feminine's energy for the next 2 or 3 days as this Cancer moon really comes in. Hello, Sarah. Ah, wicked. Is turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you did experience love. So you see, because the full moon in Cancer is very an emotional, blubbering type of energy, the feminines could be feeling quite lovey emotional. It's not going to trigger like the anger or the frustration side. It's going to be a bit, I just want to be loved. Like that highness of the vibe. Nothing can go forward. Nothing can come back. Every day could feel like 10 hours of arduous, mundane, absolutely nothing. Hello there, Gypsy. And the feminine's really kind of feeling this heart-crackingly open, emotional Cancer full moon energy. The universe is saying the reason everything's conspiring as it is right now is because miracles and blessings are going to be brought to you. Everything has its gift. So all of the energies you're feeling, all the experiences that we are going through and have been through, have led to this pinnacle moment. That pinnacle moment being here and now. A bit like the card this morning with the serendipity. It was very much, everything had to happen the way it's happened. And there is no mistaking why the full moon in retrogrades in Gemini. And it's going to be harder tomorrow as it hits harder. Gemini is the house of communication. So this might not just be how you perceive other people's communication, but this could also be not quite understanding the downloads or the thought processes or your own even internal thoughts. Happy birthday, Shirley. There could be a lot of miscommunication, and especially because the Divine Feminine's feeling so kind of mushy love energy within inside, but just in that real contemplation of why I don't understand this. Why do I have to, did I really do something so wrong? But your head is not communicating to your heart the way it should. You're not being able to reach out to your own internal knowing, because there's almost that overzealous emotional feeling of like cotton that's wrapped round you, and it's comforting. It is kind of comforting to feel in your emotions. And I think today is very much that emotional comfort blanket. That's what I was trying to get to. So today we may feel as though we need this emotional comfort blanket. And being retrograde, this could really push some people to reach out to the wrong kind, or reach out and you shouldn't reach out. Because we all have those moments where we do feel quite vulnerable. Exactly. There's a feeling of emotional, it's not turmoil, it's not chaos. It's just that I want a hug moment. And you don't know why. You're not sad. You're not upset. It's just I just want some emotions. I just want to feel. And your mind isn't able to compute to you right now with retrograde why you're not getting it. Now we've got to allow it to pass through us and not oversit in the energy, because then we can start going back to, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. Did I really do something so bad that I don't deserve to have the love? Why did I have to have this? And this is the part that it can really just, hiya lovely. Oh, thank you, my sweetie. Hi, Perna. Oh, well, you can maybe go to sleep to the sound of my voice and wake up and watch the rest of it. It's going to be quite a soft healing message from the divine, is how I'm feeling. It's kind of like offer out the comfort blanket of understanding that this is kind of happening universal, and feeling it and understanding it helps process why it's going on. And this can kind of sometimes feel a bit heavy if we don't accept or acknowledge the feelings that we're going through. So for the divine masculine, whether this is your energy or the person's energy that you're connected to, it's calling on them to be in the present. Dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So your divine masculine could be kind of in a dream state of, I know that I'm staying in bed. I can't do this anymore. I'm feeling emotionally pulled and drained, and I don't want to face the world. I need to kind of feel within myself. So there's very much a duality here. You're doing it from a very soft coupling energy, and the divine masculine is very much feeling in his energy, and he doesn't know how to accept it. But not only doesn't know how to accept it, is going within it. If you look at this, the energy of acceptance is here. And the divine feminine is kind of holding on to her heart chakra. She's got the freedom and the knowledge, and she's just kind of, I know why we're going around this again. But can I really cope? Can I really do this? And because the full moon's in Cancer, it's just very emotional. It's connecting to the emotions now. Divine masculine here is in this very dark energy. I can't do this no more. my heart's hurting. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I feel like this. How do I snap out of it? And it's deciding to kind of go into release. Yes. Yeah, clear the energy out is always a good one. But the universe is saying, this is all happening for a reason. By you opening up your heart chakra without it being from a very sad place, because it's not sad. It's just a holding moment of emotions that you can't quite put your finger on. But it's that want and need of that warm, cozy bed blanket, that comforter, that hot water bottle moment is needed. That hug, but you don't necessarily want it from somebody else, is the not knowing of what you want when you want it, and then maybe crying and thinking, I don't even know why I'm crying. It's the heart opening up and the release of the emotion of almost a sigh. And the universe is saying, there's blessings in what I'm showing you. There's blessings in the energy. It's a dance, isn't it? It's a dance of two people. And today is very much that placebo of those energies. So that's what we're going to tap into today. Okay, numbers on the cards. We have 16 for the, is that 36? 36 for the feminine. So that's 9. So she's kind of at this end of this cycle. And it's just a bit too much. So it's not overpowering too much. It's just, I know I'm doing the right thing, but I just need a little cry. It's almost like the PMT. There's nothing actually wrong. You're just very emotional. Your estrogen and hormones are all like up and down, and you just want to be within. Chocolate bar moment, hot chocolate. Get into bed, cozy up. Nothing looks as inviting as that bed and that epitome of warmth and comfort right now. The universe's card is a 13, which drives down to a 4. This is leading to stability. This is leading you to be very grounded in the energy. Sitting and pausing, reflection. Because nothing can actually move right now. But those things that are moving with the atmosphere and the strategy around us that we don't even know what's going on. We have to sit still to allow the tides and the winds to blow in, to mask and catch up where we are. Divine Masculine's card is a 40, straight 40. So that's the 4. So he's also thinking about his stability. And the 4 with a 0, this could also be about the divine union. 4. And I always think of 4, I think of the 4 legs on a chair. Something that's solid, something that's going to hold him. So we're thinking of holding in love, and we want the hold of cuddle. And he's thinking of something, an energy of holding on or holding them up. The holding phase is very much, so it's something to do with holding. The two connection energies here are guided for me to say they're both in that holding moment. You want the physical hold, the soft emotional physical hold. And it's almost like they want to be the stability to hold you up, to hold them up. They've got to find their stability to get back up on their feet. So it's a very calming, very loving energy, but it's just very, in front of us, 444. Okay, so the 4s are stability, and it means that things are, it's the angel message to say that there are stable situations that are growing between the two of you. You might look, I take things from the cards perspective, and then I emulate them. So your heart is stable. Your spirit and soul is on the right path and is stable. And the spirit is carrying on that through to saying everything's as it should be. You've learnt your lessons and now you're finding the step into stability. And it's not just, it's stable emotions. It's stable, maybe finances. It might be stable in the connection of the person that you was with. But then again, it can also be, what was you talking about at the time that you're in there? So if you've seen it and you was having a conversation about, well, maybe we could step further in the relationship, or we need to step apart. And then you saw 4-4. If you're stepping apart, it's because that clarifies that that might be a stable option for you two to take right now. If you was talking about maybe moving home or connecting, then 4-4-4 for you could be, it's the stability. It's also can be, if you think of 4-4-4, I always think of the 4 in the messages. So people see them as very different things, but it's always a good thing when you see a 4 because it's a stable number. 7's about the only one that oh, thank you, Satwant Kaur. I'm not sure how to spell your name. Spell your name? I don't even know what I'm saying. Retrograde is here, so I'm totally sorry about that. So we'll see. It's a very much a mirroring energy, and it's very peaceful, but it's kind of at the, I'm not doing this no more. I know that I want. That's it. Then it must be, yeah. Well, the song was the message that was there with you too. Yeah, it happens a lot. So let's see, let's call in. I might not be able to take much notice of the chat, so you carry on between the lot of you, my darling. Yeah, giving up the doubts and finding a stable mindset, a stable beginning, a stable step forward. The instability of how you was thinking, how you was living, or how you was going forward has gone. Yes, it was. You'll catch on to the messages and how they're going to be shown to you. Okay. So the full moon in Pisces, balance your spirituality and practicality. A personal issue reaches the solution. Oh, sorry. So the personal issue is going to reach a solution. That comes up with Cancer, which is where we are right now, the full moon in Cancer. Work through your fears. So the divine feminines are learning to balance the spirituality of their journey with the practicalities of how it actually resonates now, which is very much that I understand it, I accept it, but that doesn't mean I still don't want that love. I don't want that cuddle. It's understanding it without fighting it. It's accepting it. It's the simplicity of the journey, and now completely being withholding with it, knowing you can't leave it, knowing that you can't go back to a life because now you know something that you didn't know before, and you can't unsee or unlearn what you already know. And the universe is saying, I'm giving you this full moon in Cancer because the opportunity here for me to put things right and have things more in balance is going to come in at this time. And the personal issue connected to the two of you is going to reach a resolution, a resolve, a redo, retrograde. But it's going to come in emotional fashion. Now, you have to be in this pleasant, soft element, because we also know that the Cancer is very well known for being a bit snappy. Emotionally, you're gooey on the inside, but have a shell on the outside. So by you having this warmth around you and the acceptance of your own emotions is going to help bring this in. The divine masculine, on the other hand, is starting to work through their fears. Now we have a Scorpio, and the Scorpions are quite secretive, aren't they? So these masculines are they could have had their I can't speak, their emotions hidden from themselves as well as everybody else. And being in this sleepy state of I just want to go to bed, I can't deal with what's going on, it's going to allow them to see it and feel it, probably in a way that they've never felt it before. See, they've probably always run from this, and you've overswum in it. And the fact that you've been over swimming with this Pisces energy within the emotions of what's gone on with a connection. And now he's always been in this secretive energy of the Scorpio, hiding behind his emotions or hiding them away. It's going to really come out because the universe is putting the most emotional sign in a retrograde for us to review. And for us to connect in that same emotion of the heart chakra. So that's the beginning message. So let's see. Let's see. It's not going to be a long one, probably only 3 or 4 cards with clarifiers per energy. Okay, universe, for the divine feminine. Divine feminine. 10 of Wands. You've learnt to carry the burdens and it's a bit heavy. It's not going to stop you. You know where you're going. And you're willing to move forward. And the way that this 10 of Wands is pointing is facing away from the divine masculine. From the divine masculine's energy. So he's kind of carrying the burdens and learnt them as lessons. Okay, if this is how it was and you was only here to learn the lessons, then that's how we will do it. If that's how it is, then that's how it is. I've accepted it now. I'm not fighting against this anymore. I'm not going to go round and round in that Pisces energy of chasing my own tail. And I'm willing to work on things by myself. I'm beginning to, I know that if I have to step away from the connection, I'm going to build. Is it going to be long and hard and arduous? Maybe so. But am I going to do it? Yes, I am, because I have the fire of determination behind me. I'm going to build something very solid here. The energy of now, how the divine feminine feels. Oh, okay. I don't want to take all of them, but I did see the 3 of Swords and that got put back in because the only card that fell down right. So what's coming in now? Here we go, divine feminine. Justice. Justice. The balance is being reset. Right now, here, right now, today, you are balancing out and resetting the course of where you're going. Because your future depends on how you handle today. And your future is going to be one that's blessed with some solid foundations. It's not going to be all emotional. It's not going to be overly fast. It's going to, in the energy that we're feeling, that very Pentacles, long time to get here. An abundance, an overgrow of solidarity, of grounding, something that is really set in a foundation that's going to really manifest some happy new times. We will clarify those in a moment. Let's do the divine masculine now. Let's do divine masculine. And then we can compare the energies and we will see what the universe is doing for the 2 of you at this time. Some of my cards are upside down, so give me a second. Oh, there we go. We don't want to start with no reversals. If something, I don't like reversals, but if they come out, because I'm happy to do the shadow side, so we don't need to see the shadow side, which is the opposite side of the card. I don't know what's going on here. I wonder if the children have messed with my cards. What? This is crazy. Oh, where's that card gone? I know I dropped one. Oh, excuse me, guys. I don't know where this card has gone. I know I felt one fall through my legs. Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, the other side of the desk. How typical. Oh, there we go. Juggling. Yeah, that's how I just felt messing with the cards. The juggling. 2 of Pentacles was juggling the energy. Okay. Divine masculine. Energies of the divine masculine. Going into this retrograde. How they're feeling today. How their overall emotions. how it's all dealing, how they're getting through this. And then we've got another. What is going on? The cards keep flipping, doing my head in. Last try. If they do it again, I'm going to change the deck. Okay, so the overall energy of the Divine Masculine here and today. The overall energy that's related to the Divine Masculine spirit. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. They're only one step behind you, feminines. You're a 10. You've completed the cycle. And they're about to step into that. They're about to step into that. What have they come out of? What's the energy that they've just come out of? Page of Pentacles. So they've just come out of this, a message could have been given that their stability wasn't quite enough to build anything. But the fact that they're going into the Pentacles, they're ready to step into the Pentacles. Because look, what are you? They're a page. You are the 3. So they're ready to start on this road. And you're already 2 steps ahead. So you was 1 step ahead in the first card. In your recent past, you're 2 steps ahead. Very much rumoured so far. The energy of how they are feeling today. What is today all about? With the feminine, it was balance. With the Divine Masculine, it's the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's still got some kind of way to go. Because the King of Pentacles for me is somebody who's been through the arduous journeys. And they've got to the other side. This is somebody who hasn't quite got to the other side yet. They know they have to. And it's very Pentacles energy. Everything here is Wands or Pentacles on both sides, exactly the same. Where's the energy going? Now, because they're in reverse, it almost feels as though they haven't dealt with some healing. They might not have dealt with some addiction, some codependency, or something that's not making them feel very grounded. And they're walking into a tower moment. Divine Masculines are walking into a tower moment. Okay. What's at the heart of the matter for the Divine Feminine? You've shown up in your own reading. That mothering energy. The Empress. Ready to birth new things. Understanding her divinity. And what's crossing her is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's taken a long time. You haven't quite got to the end yet, but it took a long time to get there. The heart of the matter for the masculine is finally choosing a path. Finally choosing that path. Finally making the decision to walk along a path. What's crossing them is this juggling energy. They have to, because the tower moment is going to come in. And they've been juggling for far too long. And the universe is saying, no, my dear, there is no more time for juggling. You accept the path and the journey that you are set upon. Or we will have no option but to leave you behind. And you will face the wrath of the karma. That is exactly how they're feeling. Bottom of the deck for the masculine. Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck for the feminine is the Two of Wands. Look, you're mirroring. So he's the 1. You're the 2 again. So he's going on. Let's see what the divine says and why this is happening for the bottom of... Oh, look, another 2 wands. Yes. So let's see what this Cancer Moon resolution is going to do for the connection then. Let's see what's going to happen and what's going to be brought in with the connection. With how it's going about, how it's progressing with this Cancer Moon. So what's the universe bringing in for this? What are the lessons to be learnt within this? The Magician. This is happening so the Magician can take hold. The Magician is transformative energy. So all of this is going on is to transform. If the Divine Masculine doesn't want to transform, then that's okay. He's going to have to face his karma. The Tower moment is there. What's he going to do? Transformation between the two and the connection is here. And things are going to move forward. The universe is doing this to push things forward. Even though you're in that pause and reflect mode, it is happening for your highest good to move things forward. Yes, same as the feeling of the woman, of the feminine here. It's taken a long damn time. It's been a long journey, a long dusty road. A long dusty road. You have travelled down a weary road to get to where you are. And today's energy, how are they both feeling? How is the universe connecting the divine masculine and divine feminine today? How is it connecting? It's connecting because everybody, both energies now are ready to walk away. There is no more decisions to make. Look, both of you have the 2 of Wands, and the universe is saying, I'm taking those 2 wands off you, and I'm putting your hand where you need to go, and I'm taking you. I'm showing you where you need to go. 1313. Which is going to lead you to where? Where is this energy the universe is expecting the connection to lead to? Where's it going to lead to? The 5 of Cups. They want you to feel in that. So the universe is, this is all happening. So you both kind of go into your feelings. You're feeling very heart open because you're working from a higher vibing place. You're not looking at it as the 5 of Pentacles. Because you understand the 2 of Cups behind you, but the divine masculine may not. Depends how high a divinity he is. And what's the outcome? What will be the outcome? The outcome within the connection is going to be an Ace of Cups. A whole brand new over cup of joy. A cup that overflows with emotion. So by you two both being in your feelings, it's going to make you accountable to those feelings. And when this retrograde is over and energies is shifted, it's going to show you something. And the heart of the matter here is justice. And that is exactly how the divine feminine is feeling. Battles may need to be done. Truths will need to be spoken. And a new pathway, a message may come in. I'm working, my darling. A message may come in with this Ace of Wands, with this Page of Wands. So it could be quite an immature message. Or it could just be a message. Thing is, the messages at the moment, we've got to be very careful that if somebody comes in, they might come in and we can perceive them as having an argument or very childish, and we cut them out. Because justice is here. So we're doing it for the right reason. But we're in retrograde and we're emotional. And the universe is saying, let's see, what's the warning? What's the warning that the universe is giving us? Don't emotionally check out. Look, we have the energy of the six of Swords. It fell in reverse. Do not emotionally and energetically cut out, miss out. Do not mentally check out. For the mental, that was it, mental swords. Do not mentally check out of the connection. Do not mentally checking out. Or not, yeah, the warning is not mentally checking out. Or maybe you have to mentally check out and you haven't mentally checked out. So let's see. King of Pentacles. So you might have to mentally check out of the energy that you was in. Because the King of Pentacles is very solid and grounded and has learnt his lesson. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming in is some new messages. The universe is going to give you some new downloads once this energy is out the way. So by being in retrograde and being all in emotional, you might get some divinely guided messages that you didn't even realise were there. But in the past, because now we understand that retrograde makes us stay in, it's very much there. It's very present. So let's get a couple of love messages. This is just very much balance. So you're kind of going within your heart and opening up your heart, wanting it from a non-attachment place. There is not there is no devil cards out here. There is nothing along. The only place that there's a tower in the future for the divine masculine. And I want to clarify that in a minute. And I want to clarify. What else do I want to clarify? Okay. There we go. That's what we're going to take in. Give your relationship a chance. True love is here. You are calling in your soulmates. Let me just clarify. I forgot to clarify the tower. So what's this tower in respect of for the divine masculine? Okay, so the union. So the tower's going to come in. Things are, the reason that this tower has to happen, because the only way that he's going to be able to come into union is if he gets kicked out of the situation he's in. There's going to be some good karma coming for him. He might not feel like it's good, but tower moments are going to happen that's going to push this 1111, this commitment or union, or this way of finding his spiritual self and believing in himself to be able to be the stability. Do you remember me saying 4? The masculine is 40. Okay, so here we go. This is what the overall reading was. Yeah, we've got a sex bot in there. 40. 40. Divine masculine finishes on the 4 of wands. Has somebody taken him out? Thank you, honeybee. Which is going to lead, once he's done that, then he's going to be able to be, look where you started, he's going to end. So he's following. Look, there's that mirror energy. Your reading started with the 10 of wands, and underneath the deck, once he's been through this completion, this tower moment, and realised that he's the reason why he's not going to get this union or this connection, he's going to finally put his burdens on his shoulder and say, nah, fuck this. I'm gone. I'm gone. What's the divine feminine? Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, because it's in the same opposite direction. Clarify just the one. The Sun. The Sun. So by you walking forward, you're going to have some kind of clarity. Now, his in the opposite, his is his karma with the tower. You're getting clarity. Another one's there. Another one is there. So you're going to get some clarity. The clarity will come in after the communication has gone. After this, after the Gemini energy in the retrograde has gone. So things might just be very stagnated for you. You might not understand, but communication is coming in either which way. Let me get a last few of these two, and then we can have a knit and natter and see how everybody's feeling. See if this resonates, because I think, actually, I'm going to do a shadow side, aren't I? So yeah, I'm just going to do a shadow side of what to be careful of. Because it's very much, it can pull you back in. And don't forget, just at the moment when you reach your highest divinity, the devil wants to come in and pull you back in. And we don't want that. We're not going round again. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And this is what we don't want. We do not want to have to re-go over and over and over. What we're going over about? We're going over about a commitment. This is going to bring in, okay, so the energy, this is about you finding union with self in the connection. There's an engagement here. So somebody's really wanting to partnership up. There is a commitment, an eternity, a completion to a cycle, union, ascending, transcending all obstacles. Oh, look, okay, could you make this anymore? Preparing for union and union. Completion and union, preparing for union. Bottom of the deck. Reminiscing, keepsakes, looking at old photos, past and those past memories. Mirror, and this is the last one. You're mirroring each other now. You realise that you had to be the person to hold up the mirror to your counterpart, because without them, your wounds would never have been made you to look introspective. You would never have gone introspected. You would have never have looked within. Let's get the shadows. Let's see. Those of you who get triggered, you may want to leave and come back another time, because we're going to go in there. Yes, we are. We're about to go in. So if this resonated for you, this reading, there's going to be shadows that are around you right now, whether that's fears, whether that's darker entities that are going to try and pull you back in. If you do not want to listen to that, if you do not want to see your shadow side, please leave right now. I do not hold the shadow with sugar and light. The shadow is the only part of yourself that you need clarity and straight bluntness to deal with it. So we've lost one. Okay, we've got 10%. We've got 10% left, and we've lost one out of the chat. Well done to that person. If you cannot handle your triggers and you know it might trigger you, then this is the time to leave. Oh, we have them back, or we maybe have a new one. Okay. Triggers for the Divine Feminine regarding the situation is what it is now. Triggers that may come up for the Divine Feminine in her shadow side. It's taken a while. Shadows for the Divine Feminine. Page of Cups. Over emotional. Exactly like I thought. So rather than holding the emotions in, look what they're doing. Look in your shadow side. Letting the emotions blubber out. It's letting the blubber blubber. And that's okay to do that. So, but it's going too far into it. It's okay to let the tears roll. It's not okay to allow it to keep going. Have your little cry. Feel the emotions. But do not let it drag you down. This is quite mellow. I feel a very mellow energy and vibe around the whole thing today, though. Okay. And the reason you will be feeling like this is because your 10 of Cups. You felt so close, but yet so far. That last 1 cup, which was the new beginning. The new beginning didn't happen. Look at the top there. We have that 1 cup spilled. That over cup of joy. The cup that we want to be given. The cup that we want from somebody else hasn't come in. But what we're not looking at is how much we are. We're not looking at what we've achieved. We have 9 upright, very full cups. And we're overworking and over-processing. Yes, ugly cry. And this is that. With the Cancer Moon energy coming in, it's okay to shed your tears, but do not let them to have a river that comes out of this pitiful cup. So this is cry for pity over this. Well, look, that 1 cup there. Oh, the 1 cup spilled. I'm never going to be good enough. I can't do this no more. That's not going to serve you no purpose. At all. At all. So with the Cancer Moon energy, it's feeling completely depleted. Hello, Coco. Any more shadow energies that we need to see for the Divine Feminine? I don't think there is. I think the cards feel very stiff now. Okay, let me give them a shake, and then we will see what shadow side the Divine Masculine is going to be facing. So it is very much what I said in the beginning. It's very there. So that's a good. If that's the only thing that we've got to go through. Yeah, exactly. Have that 1 good cry. Have that 1 good cry. Allow yourself to feel the emotion, but do not let it exaggerate and make you not believe that you do have this 9 of Cups, and the only cup you don't have is that 10th cup that was spilt. Shadow side for the Divine Masculine. Shadow side for the Divine Masculine. Shadow side for the Divine Masculine. Okay. Well, he has the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. Oh dear. Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords. And the Devil. Okay. So. Divine Masculine. His shadows could be coming through in the way of a motherly figure. Look. A toxic mother. or feeling as though this cup that is held, look, the ghost of the past, look at that ghost. Look at the ghost's face. Now, the Queen of Cups is generally Cancer, but she's the mother of the deck. She's mothering. She's nurturing. She goes from her intuition. 4444 was on the screen then. No. There's something around that energy and the Queen of Wands, which is manipulative. It's dark. It's not good. Page of Swords. Going into battle with lies and not speaking the truth. So this DM might not be able to speak his truth to whether it's the karmic energy that's connected to his mother. The shadows of the past need to be healed, and he might have to speak up and speak some truth. This is all connected to his addictions. The codependency. This could be codependency on a mother. This could be codependency in addictions, in alcohol, in drugs, in money, in work, whatever his addictions are. So this could be a time that Divine Masculine decides to go forward. Look, the Page of Swords is walking forward. So if they have come out of addictions, their shadow side could be trying to pull them in. But it's all connected to not dealing with their mother issues. The ghost of the past is here. The ghost of the past, look. Past love, ghosts of past love. The one cup. Where did they learn their love from? Their mum. It could also be a love that was connected to in the past, which was a Queen of Wands. She was quite manipulative. Probably wasn't very loving, not very giving at all. Very controlling. Now, these two energies could have been the reason why the Divine Masculine has addictions. This Divine Masculine could be an air sign. Or he could just be somebody who's found it very hard to speak his truth, because the Page of Swords generally walks forward with a new idea, a new truth in told. This one can't. Look, he's protecting himself from the truth. So he's protecting himself from the truth about the addictions and about the old love that he has lost and about the shadow wounds of his mum, which is why he has a tower moment over wanting to come forward into this union, because he hasn't dealt with the shadows of the past, intoxicating ways, codependency issues, childhood issues, old traumas connected to old loved ones. Divine Masculine is going to be really feeling it, and retrograde is not a good energy. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Five of Swords, King of Cups, and the Cosmic Mirror. Well, the Cosmic Mirror shadows. See, what he really wants is this King of Cups. And now he's going to finally see it, because the Cosmic Mirror here reflects the card that it lays next to in the opposite direction. So he's finally realizing why he's emotionally unavailable, because he got stabbed in the back. He had to fight battles from a child relating to his mother and related to a past love that he never helped from, that got him into this addictive personality. And he learned from a young age, speaking the truth wasn't going to protect you. He learned how to be a manipulating arsehole from his past. And what's it done? The snake's chased itself and it's ate itself. The infinity sign. The infinity sign. So, there we go. Divine Masculine's finding it hard and is struggling. But the tower moments that are coming in right now are going to push him towards his divinity or push him backwards. And if he has got toxic mother issues or mother issues, childhood issues, they have to be resolved, because I don't think they have been. And I think he has to get over a love in the past. Somebody that might have emulated you. Somebody he thought could have replaced you. But somebody that was very manipulating. And 100% a mother energy here. And ghosts of the past that have reshadowed within this woman that he hooked up with. This other karmic energy. That left him very much with these toxic addictions. And they're battles that if he hasn't already faced, are going to come back and haunt him now. And you think that we have issues because we don't want to be in our soppy. And the reason we can't, because if you're magnetically related and connected here, by you feeling these emotions, but allowing them to process, don't harp too much on the one cup that has been spilt here. Don't harp too much on that. Because you could be this divine masculine. Yeah, this is a time where they need to open up. If they do, they can release the shadows. But it's about a past love. It's a past and mother relationship and something that mirrored them. And they went into the same toxic cycle that they didn't want to be in. Yeah, exactly. And that's how it is. Let's get some light-hearted love messages and then one answer. I've probably only got about 6% battery left, so let's get this going before the battery dies, because Mercury has kicked my ass many a times this week, and I think I was so over-energized. I haven't paid notice to the signs and the symptoms. Bottom of the deck, tranquility. Find some tranquility in the world. Love takes time. Find the patience. Enjoy doing what makes you happy and that brings you emotional bliss. So those are some helping hands. And let's get a nice answer. The answers, the questions we seek, is this going to be able to get through? Will we pass through this? How will the energy pass through? If you believe, so yes, you have to believe. Right now is not the time, because the divine masculine is really going through his emotions. It's not the right time for him to emotionally open up to yourself until he's emotionally opened up to himself. You are showing him that light because you're emotionally opening up to yourself. And then the connection between the two of you can have this abundance. Bottom of the deck, in the very near future. So in the near future, things are going to transform between the connection, you two. You, by accepting and opening up your own emotional self and dealing with it yourself and in a very healthy way, is going to help him deal with the emotions of the past that created the toxic cycle with these toxic controlling women and the demons of a childhood issue, maybe regarding this mother issue, this mother energy, the ghosts of the past with a mother. So that's all we've got. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And it's the 13th, which is my lucky day. It always has been. It has a glow of luck and fortitude for me. Well, that's the time for me to go because my battery's about to die. And I don't want it to cut off and then the video get lost in the system. Because knowing my luck with retrograde, that's exactly what would happen. I want hot fudge cake with custard. Or I want treacle cake with custard. That's what I want. Yes, I do. So, Miss Rayleigh, look out for me because, oh, bottom of the deck for the moon cycle. Bigger, powerful eclipse is coming. So if that's not a timing card, I don't know what is. We have got an eclipse coming in. Maybe that's when everything's going to really show itself. But just know divine masculine's going through his town moment right now. And he's having to face those things that we have already faced and how hard they were for us. And all we've got to do is just emotionally balance and not outpour this emotions. If you're in contact with divine masculine, do not tell him what he isn't. Do not tell him what is going on. Do not over-emotionally connect. Why? Because your divine masculine's going through the rock of it at the moment. Well, I'm going to wish you all good luck, good light. And my chair has done me good due diligence. And I love you all for sharing. I've got some more cards on the way. We're going to have some sprinkly, prinkle, twinkly lights going on. It's going to be very aesthetically beautiful. We've got comfort. We've got all the luxuries. I've got 4 new decks coming in. So I will see you most likely tomorrow. And we will have a more uplifted version, and then I shall be going into doing the individual signs. So I might even do that on a live tomorrow, all the signs straight through, because I know the energy of the retrograde is going to be hitting then, and that's what's going to carry us through to the end of January. And I did say on the 14th we'd come in and I'll be doing the next lot. Rather than doing all individual 10-minute slots, I might do it in a live. We'll see. Either which way, have a great evening. Blessings, love and light to you all. It's great to see you all. I absolutely love you. The messages are here. Please take note. Don't get too dragged down by the Cancer moon. The moon is already in the sky. Go for a walk. Take the view. Love you. If you could, hit the like on the way out, just so that YouTube recognises that it's here and it puts it out there for me to be able to share it. Love you all. Bye.